Welcome back, everybody, to another day on the farm. And today, well, our peas are grown. So let's take a look over here. We've got beautiful, fresh peas ready to be harvested. But this section needs lime. This section's good. Okay, so we got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot to do today. So I don't want to waste too much time. First thing we got to do, we got to go to the shop. We got to get ourselves a pea harvester. Pea harvesters right there. Now, there's only one in the game. It's $571,000. That's a big chunk of change right there. Leasing's kind of out of the question because it's going to be a ton to lease that thing. So we're actually just going to take out a big old whopping loan if we can. And let's start borrowing. All right, that puts us at $550,000. Our loan is $575,000, so that's not terrible. But now we can go and buy our pea harvester. And since, why do I keep doing that? Since we're going to own this, it's basically going to make 571 now. Wait a second. Oh, 571. I didn't take out enough. Pause, please. All right, we're at our max loan, 620,000, 597. So that'll have to do. Go back to our pea harvester. Now we got to be careful because we cannot take out any more loans going forward. So we're gonna have to be careful. Let's get. Don't want crawler truck. We want standard. And let's buy. Now, since we're gonna own this, peas are gonna be one of our staple crops that we're always going to be doing. Whoops. There's our pea harvester. There you are. All right. I don't know how many peas this thing can hold, but I'm hoping a lot because working with is pretty small and we got mega field and that other big field. So we're going to need, yeah, I mean, I don't even know. We're going to see how it goes. It might take like all day to do 2 of these fields. We may have backed ourselves into a corner, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna drive this over and I'm gonna get it started on harvesting, and we'll kind of get a feel for how long it takes to harvest the peas and whatnot. So it's gonna be a learning experience. Yeah, but hey, I'm down for it, man. I want to do new things in this game. I want to experience new crops and stuff like that I've never done before. Mainly, I've always stuck to like wheats, silage, bales, canola, stuff like that. So I got to get out of my comfort zone every once in a while, you know, do something that's a little bit more challenging, that requires like some learning, things like that. So, yep, we're going to get over there and get this started. Here's the very beginning of Mega Field. So let me get this guy at an angle that's going to work for him here. And then we're going to start up our AI worker and just kind of see what he does. So he's active now. Let's see. Driving over the peas. Very good. Love when that happens. Okay, there he goes. And he's sucking up the peas. What's shooting out the back? I guess that's all the pea leaves that need to be discarded. Alright, well, this is going to take a while, guys. It's definitely a time consideration here, but we have Mega Field. We have Mega Field full of peas, and we're certainly going to take advantage of that. So while this guy's going, we're obviously going to find some other things to do. We're not just going to sit there and watch him all day. Now, I cut down this tree. Whoa. See that? It's like a trippy tree right here. I cut down this tree. This soccer ball was in it. And I guess when you like reload your game, it just places the soccer ball there again. But that's fine. I didn't want this tree here just because it was like right in the middle of everything. It was taking up way too much room. So I think what we're going to do, well, that guy's chipping away at the peas. I've been cutting down lots and lots of trees around here. Let's go look. This area over here, We're making some good progress over there. We have most of the trees down in that section, so it's all back there that's left to go. But the area I really want to focus on is over here. There's like these little islands of trees that are just kind of hanging out in the middle of our cement or, you know, paved area over here that I want to get rid of. So like, not so much you, but like you over there, this random tree. I want to get rid of that one. This big guy right here. And our farmhouse. Whoa, I didn't notice that. We got tree lamp right there. Very odd. Okay. Some things in this game seem a little buggy still. This tree, I feel like we'll leave this tree because it's like part of our farmhouse right here. So no need to really mess with that. But yeah, these trees that are in these like little islands, we're definitely getting rid of them. They gotta go. Well, our pea harvester, for whatever reason, he's really struggling on these corners. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it, but yeah, he's having a hard time over there. I don't know. That corner in particular. Up there, he seems all right. Maybe there's something going on with the field over there. We'll have to look after he's done and just see exactly why that is happening, because I'm really just not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Now, in the meantime, we did have one tank that we unloaded, and if we go over here, let me just show you. I did, where are we? Right here. Okay, I did cut down that big tree over there, and I got it staged over here. So when our sawmill is ready to go, we pretty much got plenty of wood to go in there. If we look at the weights, we got 2.9 tons on this guy, and over here 5.7 tons on that big one right there. So we got plenty of wood ready to go. We also have all these beams in here. I thought I had it set to selling, but I didn't. So now I just have these beams stacked here. I have since changed it to selling. If you look in the menu here, yeah, it's now changed to selling, but I don't know if it's automatically going to sell those. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to handle that. Are these just going to get sold? I guess we'll find out, right? Only time will tell. So we're going to let this continue. We're going to keep a close eye on our peas here because this tank fills up very quickly. This is going to be like a long haul today. Yeah, this field is going to take a while, and we're going to have to be on this thing because the tank, not very big considering how big this truck is. So yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on that and do our due diligence. We still have this whole field to go here, and then that whole field to go there. So whew, I'm going to go make some coffee. So I'm just watching this guy, and it is like quite horrifying, actually, what's going on here. I don't know why it's doing this. It's just like the AI is getting stuck on these corners and just doing terrible. I'm thinking I may have to step in and just do all the headlands myself, because this guy, he's not good at this. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, that because I can't watch any more of this man. I really just can't. All right, just picked up another load of peas, and I've slowly been chipping away at this. I'm just trying to square out the field as much as possible, so when we give it back to our guy, he doesn't freak out. Okay, I have gone through and completely done the headlands on this field, so hopefully when I activate this guy, he won't freak out, and he'll just do nice straight lines up and down. I'm even gonna like get him right on this line, nice and neat here, to give him the best shot possible. I have a feeling that it has to do with this truck because it's very big and like unwieldy. So let's see what happens here. Okay, for whatever reason, he decided to start there. Okay. Oh, man. I don't even know. Why would you do that? I don't even know. I don't know. I'll just be happy, though, if he goes up and down and up and down and doesn't do any more crazy patterns. So let's see what happens here. So for whatever reason, the worker here decided to start over there. Don't know the reasoning behind it, but it seems to be following, you know, the lines straight up and down. And then I'm assuming it's going to start over there next. I hope. So we'll see how it goes, but it is annoying because it leaves all these little bits all over the place. I don't know. Nothing I can really do about that. I think it's just this machine. This machine is big. It's unwieldy. And the AI just maybe doesn't know how to handle it properly. I do know now, though, that for all future harvests, I'm going to have to manually do the headlands, and probably on that field there, too. I'm going to have to manually go through and just work the headlands myself in order to avoid any, like, terrible things like it was doing before. Just doing a pickup here. And I will say, with this truck, I don't know, peas are difficult. Let me just put it that way. They're not easy. Well, we own this truck, though. I don't know. Might not be something I would recommend, at least with this tiny header. Maybe it'll be worth it when we sell. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Okay, well, we're making headway, which is good. We're about halfway done with Mega Field. So things have picked up significantly since I did all those headlands and just had the guy do, you know, like the ups and downs. So I'm just about to go drop off this load here. We're about half full on this guy, and it's getting a little sluggish for this tractor. I may swap out for the Champion, but I still want to keep going on some trees with the Champion. So maybe not, but I'm going to go dump this. And yeah, we're just going to keep chugging along. Chink in the armor, Ted. Doesn't seem like I can store my peas here. Okay. Crap. What do I need to store peas? Alright, well, for whatever reason, I can't figure out where to store these things. They don't go in our silos there. It's looking like really the only option we have is to just sell them. Like immediately. So let's pull up our pea prices here. As you can see, the spike is here in November. That's where we want to sell. We're in July. Current prices, canning factories 3,200. Farmers market 3,143. Green barge terminal 1 3,162. So only like less than 300 in price swing, but still not optimal. I mean, because 300, that's 10% of the price value. So that would be a 10% increase. But being that I can't figure out where to store these, we're just gonna have to sell them. And I'm gonna go with probably grain barge terminal 2. It's a little bit less than terminal 1 or some of the other ones, but it's the closest as well. So that's gonna be our place of selling. We're gonna wait until we have a full tank here. Now we are about halfway done, so it's moving along. I did switch also to our Champion because that guy, the green guy, was starting to have some trouble hauling this thing around. So I swapped over to this. We're gonna keep harvesting. We're gonna sell. I mean, probably when this field is done is when we're gonna sell, because I think that this field will be a full trailer load here. So we'll just have to see when it's finished. But either way, we'll still sell at that point. And hopefully, it'll be worth it. We'll see. Well, the AI worker is done on Mega Field here. I'm just going to clean up these bits because it left quite a bit behind. So I'm going to clean these up. I'm going to offload and get this guy started on the next field, and then we're going to go sell and see how much this field was worth. I really hope we get a good return out of this, because we put a lot of money, we put a lot of effort and time into this, and if it doesn't pay off, it's going to be very disappointing. Okay, Mega Field has been completely cleaned, and I'm just getting this guy started on this field here. I'm going to let the AI just do his thing, hope for the best, and we'll check on him in a little bit, but we're going to go sell now. Okay, moment of truth here. This is the entirety of our Mega Field. We're going to sell it right now, and this is really going to tell us if this was worth it or not. Okay, 72,000 for a Mega Field. That's not terrible. I'm not mad at that, actually. I can live with that. It was a lot of work, but 72,000 is not bad. You know what would make it better, though, is if we could actually store the peas and sell them when the price is higher. That's going to be what we need to figure out next. If it's even possible. I don't know. Maybe a pallet system of some sort. So I'm just looking at our guy here on this field. He seems to be doing a little bit better. Not by much, though. Still got this strip here. And I kind of wish he would do the headlands with the conveyor pointed out. But I'm not going to be too picky, you know? Yeah, see, that's a little weird right there. I don't know why I would choose to do that. But we can always clean that up at the end if that's the case. If he just does this at, like, a reasonable speed, I'll be happy. Okay, so our AI worker just finished here. He didn't do a terrible job on this field, but a lot of the same issues where it's just like large swaths of peas that he missed. So I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna pick this field clean. And we didn't even really get a full tank on this. Or a full trailer, pardon me. So once we're done with this, we're gonna go sell that load, and then I'm gonna kind of, I don't know, I'm gonna kind of do a moratorium on this and see if this is worth it, because this was a lot of time. All right, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat things here. This took a lot of time to do these peas. And I don't know if I really want to keep doing this in the future, because it's super time consuming, like more time consuming than canola, than wheat. Now you could argue, well, the money's better, and yeah, maybe it is, but do you really want to be doing peas for, gee, I don't know, 3 hours? It's a long time. It's a very long time. So I don't know. I haven't made the final determination yet. Obviously, we own this truck. Maybe looking back, a little bit of a mistake. I don't know. Either way, we're going to keep it around. Maybe do peas, but on a smaller scale. So maybe do something else on these other fields as well. Not just have peas on everything. But first things first, I got to get all this. I got to get it sold. And we're going to look at how much it made, and if we want to continue doing it or not. All right, peas are done. Everything's done. Every single pea pod has been sucked off of this field. Just unloading the last bit here, and then we're gonna go sell. I'm gonna get started on planting canola here soon. Yeah, I really miss canola after this experience. Let's go store this guy and go sell our stuff here. All right, final offload here. We only got 59% in this trailer, so we're not gonna make like a ton. I mean, we'll make a pretty good amount because peas sell for a lot, but not nearly as much as our last. Our last one was 89%. That was off Mega Field. So this field got us 52,000. So we're at 153,000. Well, looking back, guys, I gotta say, in hindsight, I absolutely regret going all in on peas. Probably not our smartest move. Just, you know, there's just problems with it, right? You can't store the stuff. At least not that I can tell. I couldn't find any way to store it. Wouldn't be accepted in our grain silo. I don't know about pallets, but do I really want to be hauling around that many pallets? Probably not. So, yeah, I don't know. We bought the truck. We bought the harvester. So, we're going to have to keep doing it. It kind of is what it is at this point, but I really, really would have preferred if I had just gone into, I don't know, silage or corn or something else. Something that like the harvester has a bigger header. That's the main thing. It just takes so long to do the fields with that tiny little head on that harvester. So that's my main gripe. That and not being able to store the stuff. But we're going to get back to, I don't know, maybe wheat or canola on these fields again, because we got to make money. We are deep in debt. Let me show you guys. We bought the harvester, so yeah, 620,000 in debt. That's quite a bit. So we have to pay that back, and we have to make money to do that. Every month that we sleep now, I think it's like 300 something per 100,000 that you borrow. I don't remember exactly, but every month it's gonna chip away at us, so we want to pay that off sooner rather than later. And, you know, I mean, just to look, I'm not gonna sell this, and I don't really want to sell it. Where are you? Right here. So we could sell this for 349,000, recoup that much money. That would put us at 550, somewhere around there, so we still couldn't even pay off the loan. I don't know. I got some thinking to do. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or tips, please leave them in the comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. As always, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.